get home till like 5 a.m. Yep, this seems very playable. I've got all my mana sources. I've got 2s and 3s. It's good. I mean, as good as a Child of Night can ever look. Paper Magic pre-release is so fun. They were trying to, I mean, not like anyone was actively trying to talk me into it last night, but there were some people at the shop last night saying it was going to be a pretty good time. My body is a temple, that's right. And mostly I worship on the Shrine of Whiskey, but I guess I could make an exception. It's a record with Guild sealed so far. We counting, I don't know. I'm not recording it right now. I wish I was, but my wife's computer is such a potato, it's hard to do anything else on it. Like, even update spreadsheets and shit. Can't block this creature, so I might as well attack into it. He may wish to trade. It'd be fine if he wants to trade. Let's let him know I'm not land screwed. And then try to get in. I really actually want the trade here. And he might not want to let me... He's white-red. Presumably he doesn't want me gaining a shit ton of life with Child of Night. But apparently he does, so that's fine. Next turn I do get a Surveil if I want it, so we can draw cards off the Agent, which seems pretty good. Card is very solid. Who doesn't love sexy ninjas either? So, it's kind of the 2-for-1 there. Don't remove my Agent. She's never done anything to you, yet. I wonder if he's going to bluff the attack or not. No. There is a red combat trick that will work. The multicolored card to do that. It's a good draw. So lets me remove one of the creatures. Could remove it. Oh, I don't double black. Can't remove it. Oh, it's not black though. This is actually a great draw. Alright, let's get rid of the 2/2. This is 1 mana. I don't care about that card. I'm going to get rid of the 2/1. Play Mountain. It's unexplained disappearance, this dude. I want a red-blue tap land? I do not. And let's get in and draw a card. Excellent. Alright. Hey, Lyra. Yes, right? A Xanabu, rather. I'm with you on that. Wow, it's a weak card. Alright. So I'm not quite enough mana to do anything. I could gamble off cards I draw off the top, but I'm not super excited about that. Kind of like getting him with both right here. So a Beacon Bolt to build up cards in my graveyard seems reasonable. We can just Beacon Bolt this. It's a little bit awkward, but it fucks up his blocks. He can't kill this anymore. I think that's good enough. It now counts as 2. It says currently 2, and it's counting itself for that. So I think it actually does count itself, chat. Alright, we're in a pretty good spot, though, where any land is good news for us. Any card, any spell card is probably good news. There's a lot of Surveil left in our deck. Sure. This is a tap land. I guess this is the exception to the rule. I could discard it to remove this and get in for more damage, but it's not surveilling. I don't actually care if this guy dies that much. Alright, let's draw. Dude, fucking Hypothesisal right now is killing me. Card has missed twice. I mean, another land wasn't terrible, but no, that's awkward. It lets him get in for fucking 5 damage, so it's certainly not great for me. You know, at 26 thanks to the Child of Night, so it's not the end of the world. He's not getting any mentor effect out of that, so that's good. Probably in Beacon Bolting this turn. I know it doesn't let me develop Sphinx, but I don't want mentor effects going down right now. I'm ahead in the race, I'm ahead in value, I just need not to let him run over with something stupid. His deck seems terrible so far. Another land, yep, sure. Want something to discard, I guess. Is that or I just try to race in the air? And it does put him on a 2-turn clock on the Sphinx if he doesn't have an answer. It's just, this is going to be such a pain in the ass in about 1 second's time, and I don't want to block it. Oh, it removed itself. It only did 2 damage there. So it does not... That's kind of annoying. The tooltip tells you it does 1 more damage than it actually does. It's very interesting. Okay. Yeah, when you hover over it, though, it's like 3. There's 3 in your graveyard, because it is technically in the graveyard. You make a funny joke, Beacon Bolt. Card's good. A lot of value out of it right now. It's consistently killing 2 creatures. It's a great card for us to draw. Probably not this turn because I'd rather this, but I can just draw a card off it. But with this card in hand, I will play another land because this will allow me to draw 2 cards and maybe play 2 cards. But YouTube Guide's still valid in open beta. If not, what has the best ROI for new players? I need to update that YouTube Guide. My math, I was told basically my math isn't right. That it's not, that it assumes, I was told basically my math isn't right, and then I collected a shit ton of data, and I'm not sure that I still agree with that. The problem is the payoff on competitive draft is really bad on the first 2. Like, the first 2 wins, you're only getting up to half, and then the payoff scale's great. I still probably think I prefer competitive draft to quick draft. But I'm not super excited. I'm not blocking this creature. I'm at 1 million health. And I've got good damage to his face as a flyer. I still think your best draft for economy, your best bet for economy is still drafting, and I still think it's competitive drafting. But it depends what you're trying to do. I haven't even looked at what it would be like for... Seems like a good one. What it would be like for this stuff, for sealed. But I don't... my goal in this game is to go infinite. If your goal is to play constructed decks, it might be reasonable to start doing stuff like playing sealed, because it will generate you a shit ton of packs. I haven't done the math of how many packs. So I could either play 2 creatures, I could make him unblockable, put him down to 1. That seems fairly interesting. I have surveilled this turn, so I would draw a card that's much more interesting. Alright, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and cast our Pass Wall Adept. And let's go ahead and make this dude unblockable. And let's get in for 7 and draw a card. Okay. This card has been not as bad as I would expect. It seems very nice with Darkblade agents, but we have the 1 Darkblade agent. Yeah, I am still... Anyone have any suggestions for that too? I'm still up in the air between Dimir and Boros. I would like to play some more Boros today. It'd be nice. Alright, 4 wins. Let's keep going. Sealed in gems is neutral with 0 wins. I think the idea that I don't think packs. How do I say this? On MTG Arena, I don't think your limiting factor for any length of time is going to be constructed cards. And unlike MTGO or real life, constructed cards on MTGA have no value once you've crafted them. The only value they have is creating decks for you. They cannot be traded, they cannot be sold. So I think any sort of system that involves, this is totally fine. Any sort of system that involves...
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Thank you, Surtur TV. Any sort of system that is consistently trying to trade away gems for cards, I think is going to, long run, bone you if you play the game a lot. Because I don't think you want to give up gems for anything. I'm pretty sure gems are more valuable than cards.
Fresh from the stagecoach.
Hello, Kurno? Thank you for the sub. Welcome, guys. Oh, it's alright, Surtur. It's not a big deal at all, man. It's part of... I'm pleased with your sub. It's totally worth having to restate something briefly. Alright, opponent playing colors. We've got good stuff in hand. I would like to draw one more card to get this guy out. Our hand is very strong. I could Disinformation Campaign to begin with. Could also Thought Erasure. I think I'm going to get the Dark Blade first then. I've got 2 ways now to surveil, or rather, yeah, 2 ways to surveil. Let's get the agent down. Maybe start drawing cards off that. Is the FPS really low? Yeah, type exclamation point disaster to get a sense of why the FPS is really low. It's good removal. Wasn't expecting black removal from this dude right now. Do I want this in my graveyard? I can probably get better than a 1 damage block right now. I can bounce my own creature. It's probably worth doing at some point. It's really hoping for land here. So probably makes the most sense just to drop this. Trading off tempo again, unfortunately. But I would, if I played like Rain, like I still can't play the card I want to play this turn. So when it deals damage, yeah, okay. I mean, there is a mix. Like if you really do care about the constructed card stuff as soon as possible, I definitely think there is a benefit to a little 1/1 Death Toucher, huh? It's fucking obnoxious. I would love to get into his hand right now. I just need 1 more land again. Alright, let's have a look. Blood Operative or Sprouting Renewal. This one comes back whenever you surveil. It seems unlikely he's going to be surveilling. 3 damage on the board seems worse than 2. Destroy target artifact or enchantment is fine, even if he gets that one. I'm okay with this one. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Do I want Night Veil Predator on top? I do. I'd like a land, ideally, but I'm not putting fucking Night Veil Predator on the bottom. I'll just be more aggressive with spending him. Okay. And we're going to end turn here. I'm going to Unexplained Disappearance. It's going to be a little bit wasteful for the surveil element of it. Or maybe I'm not. I have enough value in hand. I just need to stop being tempoed out. Do I need to worry about more value? I don't think so. Should have done it first, then I could have taken less damage. Guess I can wait this way. Okay. Nice. It's fine. We're gonna have to block the 1/1 this turn. That sucks. But it's fine. We'll trade 1/1 for 3/3. Just need to stop this nonsense. He is top decking now. Presumably at some point he'll draw lands. Sure. Alright. I'm very tempted to disinformation campaign him, but he knows I have it, so it's be a bit weird for him to keep there. Think he's keeping a spell? Like, it was hexproof, he may not be able to. Alright, it's only 1 damage. Sure, let's draw a card. Ah, it was something. What's the spell? Would have killed my creature if I cast it too. So, good enough. Alright, maybe we can get 2 things out this turn. That's the top deck. Holy shit. Alright. I can't even do anything about that. I have no removal in this deck, right? So what am I even looking for? Death Touch creatures. This is Death Touch, but I can't deal with that little shitter. I guess it's Sphinx and hope for better stuff. It's going to trade a 6-drop for that. That's not very exciting. Predator's got Death Touch, though, and I am worried about any pump spell now. Nightveil Predator can't trade, though, because the 1/1 prevents me from declaring blocks as I want. Play the small creatures. Small creatures don't do anything for me here. He just doesn't attack with that and attacks with the 5/5. That's not helpful. I need to get this resolved before it kills me. Nope, I'm going to play the Sphinx. It's going to be a good enough target for him to use the Assassin on. I'll be forced to block. I'll take 6. Then I can Night Veil and actually fucking deal with the 5/5. Depth isn't good enough. To still only play 1. If I draw another land, I can Night Veil and something else. I don't need that. That's a good one. Okay. Just trying to decide if I actually want to chump that or not. Probably do. Alright. No, I need to get the 5/5 off the board, chat, before it kills me. Like, all these plays are value plays. Do you see any lack of value in my hand? All I see is lack of health. Didn't want to trade that. It's understandable. Seems like a very easy Watcher in the Mist. Leave up Unexplained Disappearance. Okay. Oh, I could have bounced and made him discard. I see what you're saying. Oh, I did miss that then. Alright, let's get rid of islands. How many creatures there? A bunch. It's good enough. Okay. Yep. This turn we will look to bounce plus end of turn bounce plus plus disinformation campaign. All right. Yeah, I don't know at what point that combo was there. I just didn't catch on to the combo. Probably 2 turns I've had that. Yeah, and when I was discounting chat's idea, I wasn't seeing the combo. I was just seeing it as like, you guys want me to draw cards right now? No, I'm at 6 health. I'm dying to a fucking 5/5 trampling worm. So, okay. Yeah, opponent concedes on 20. We unlocked our land. That's some answers. Alright, this is playable. Just gotta draw an island. I need island, mind you, but we do have quite a lot of sources, like 10 sources in this deck or something, so we should get one at some point. I do have 1 playable, so. We got island, we get this dude. Any island we can start fixing. That's good enough. I want another island. Looks good. Do I want a second bounce spell right now? Not really. I might regret that, we'll see. We have a lot of sources, chat. One of the players I played against last night, he's like, I can't believe how consistent your tricolor deck was been. And I mean, I was running a tricolor deck with very little fixing. Not a lot of, to be honest, not a lot of double cost cards anywhere in it either. But, like this deck compared to the deck I was running last night is massively more consistent. Like we have a shit ton of duels for this. Got our flyer down. Don't care about that at all. Alright, let's swing. Guess he's gonna be... He can't mentor the goblins, that's okay. Alright. Alright, I don't really want lands that aren't red right now. Unblockable. I'd take another Nightveil Predator right now. I think I'd even take the Pass Wall Adept. Sure. Looks good. Opponent can't be excited about me leaving 2 on top. I would love to play Boros today. Because, like, the more I play Dimir, the more happy I am with the fucking stuff. It's amazing, but... Excuse me. Doesn't mentor this little shit, right? Good. I think I'm going to take 5, and then next turn is going to be Gorgon plus Blink. I just want to keep the pressure on for flying. So I'll take 7, actually. I can't block the 2-3, unfortunately. If I had one more island this turn, it would have been amazing. It's bad that you like mentor effects better than Surveil. They're a different type of effect. One is kind of like a even more effect, and one is a smoothing effect. Smoothing is really good though. It helps unfuck your land screws if there are floods or droughts, and helps you color fix. Can't block the goblin. I can block the goblin. I'm okay trading the 1-4 for the 2-1. I just can't block the patrol. Oh! Oh! What? What is this shit? That was so brutal. Alright, he just fucking 5-for-1 my board with Clarion Call. Yeah, it's not a target creature, it's target all creatures. So, good game, I guess? Jesus, alright. That was so much value. He just outright killed 2 creatures. Outright killed 4 creatures. It was a 4 for fucking... He lost the card. He lost 2 of his own cards. But, like, the quality of my creatures compared to the quality of his creatures are so different there. My god. I mean... We were in really good shape. Going wide versus Boros is a no-go. What a load of shit. Guess I'm saving it since I have no value right now. I'm not playing around a rare. every single game. Once I've seen it once in a player's deck, I'll be more willing to play around it, but I don't even know if I keep that. I kept that because it's draw, but I'm going to take a shit ton of damage this turn. Jesus, I can't even block the crit. Oh, God, that's so bad for me. That was a really good top deck, friend. Really good top deck. I don't think we're going to recover from this one, chat. Because I can't block. Well, I'm going to have to block. So I have to be able to draw next turn. So I take 4 this turn. I go to 3. I'm going to take 2. Still doing it. Any top deck screws me and he gets to draw 3 cards, so I'm probably dead here. I don't know if I can just recover. I don't think I can recover from Clarion Call here. It's too strong here. Necrotic Wound's great. The blocker's great, I think. Necrotic Wound I can play on this board too, so that's really good. I think I have to kill the 2/2 though, annoying as it is. If he draws removal, I lose. Necrotic Wound does 5, but I don't think I can let that happen. This trades with the 5, I have nothing to trade with the 2. He's gonna sack, I'm not gonna do it in response to it, he doesn't have any cards. I'm still gonna deal with 3 draws on my opponent. Take 3 more damage here. He may not even attack until he can deal with the Gorgon. Gorgon's pretty small defense versus this, but that fucking Clarion Call was just nuts. It's good. Considering I want to play Boros tonight, but I'm worried it's not as good as Dimir if I play tonight. I'm definitely wanting to see Boros do well. I just want it to do well when I'm playing it, not when it's being played against me. That seems removed. That seems reasonable. No, don't play cards. That's a card. It's a good card too. Just attack me with the 5/5. No, not 2 creatures that you can play, one of which is in the fucking air. I don't think we're coming out of this, chat. Nope. That's not going to do the trick. We can block 5, we take 7, we're dead either way. Too bad. Blown out by a rare fucking sweeper.